Alright, what the heck is going on, everybody? We're here to talk about nade spots. We're going to start out with the map Gunrunner, and basically how this is going to work is I'm going to go through a couple of different nade spots. I'm going to split them into two different types. One of them is going to be initial rush routes, and so those are going to be very timing dependent, and then the next is going to be situational nades, and so that's depending on if your opponent is going to a certain place repeatedly, or if one of your teammates calls them out as being there. Maybe your teammate thinks they're rotating B, or your teammate calls out this guy keeps going in the blue crate corner or something like that. There'll be specific nades for those situations. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to talk initial rush routes. I got a few of them right here. On this map, I'm mainly going to be using the Simtex. You can run a frag for these same spots, but in terms of the timing, I think that Simtex is working a little better, and that's just the arc that I'm used to right now. In other maps that we'll get into later on down the road, we'll start working into the frags a little bit more. We'll start right here. This is an initial one to nade the blue crate rush for the defensive side. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. So you're right here, that's Tristan's cam in the top left. So you just cook that nade like that, and then pretty much once you get to the bottom of the ramp, then that's perfect timing for it. But more specifically, in case you don't want to go this route, you gotta let go of the nade at about 155, as you can see right there in the bottom left. And in the top left, I know it's a little bit harder to see, but it blows up at about 153. And so that timing works out really well. We're both full sprinting with knives, although we don't have double time. But honestly, if they had double time, it's even better, because then they'll be weaker to the nades. Another thing to mention is that with everybody running EOD in this game, these are going to be spots you're going to have to team nade for sure. You're going to have multiple people on the team doing these nades.
Search and destroy. Protect the assets. Watch your back. We're on our own.
That's the line to begin right there.
We won this round. Get ready for the next one.
Show the kill cam. That's what the arc looks like. This next one is going to be a defensive nade, and it's going to be from the blue crates to back green corner, and I'll show you what I mean right here. Basically what Tristan's going to do on the top right is full on sprint like he was going to rush B, and I'm going to nade that corner back at green. It's going to land right there just like that. But the trick is, I'm going to rewind and play that again. You cook it once you get to about here on the screen, as you can see. Not quite not quite having crossed any of the blue crates yet, but you want to hold the nade for a second, because if I just sent it right away at 155, it would land up there on the top right of your screen a little bit too early. So you want to pull out the nade, hold it for just like half a second, and then send it at about 155, halfway through 155, and it'll land perfectly right on that corner of that green building. This is a really good spot to shut down rushers. If you have a team that's trying to take heavy control of B pretty frequently, this nade will shut them down, especially if you send it with a teammate. Super duper quick, because I don't want to be annoying, but try not to be one of the 62.4%. If you want to subscribe, do it. If you don't, that's totally fine, but it does help me out if you do, and it's free, so consider it. Love you guys. I hope you're enjoying. This next one's going to be a nade for A-bomb rush. The time is going to be a little bit weird here at the beginning because I kind of stall, but Tristan on the top left, he stalls for a second too, so it ends up working. Basically, you want to hop up on this ledge, line it up on the corner of the red train, and land right there at the rush spot. The timing works out well too if they're full sprinting. Not many people do that, but if you notice that a team is, or if you just want to check it, then it'll be fun. And if I weren't to have hesitated, Tristan wouldn't have to stall right there at the end to let the nade kill him, so the timing works out well. And that's it for the initial rush route nades. This next one's going to be, or the next couple are going to be for situational nades. If you notice that a team is sending people to a certain spot, but they keep repeatedly hitting the same place, these will be nades to shut them down. This first one's for the hop up head glitch. What you want to do is jump up on this ledge, aim to the left of that big tower, and then it should land right on top of that head glitch. At the very least, if they're running EOD, it'll be a good way to get them weak for your teammates to challenge, especially when they're on a heady like that. And that's what the nade looks like. You do want to like have forward momentum with this one and to jump with it though, especially with the syntax, because it's not going to go as far. Another situational spot right here. A lot of people like to sit in that close left corner at the blue crate. You can jump up right here, be safe from being viewed at the blue crate, as you see, both from the big screen and the little screen, that you're clear from their view right here. What you want to do is angle it up in between this archway right here. Go forward and have a little bit of a hop to it. And then
They're making us fight for it. Keep at them.
Stay the course.
so if you have someone on the other team sitting in this corner, even if they have EOD, it'll get them real weak for a teammate or you, because you're so close, to just kind of push up and finish the kill while they're one shot. This next one's going to be for people that are camping top blue crate. This probably isn't one that you're going to see too often, but it's definitely a way to, you know, to kind of see if they're there, or, you know, very situationally if you know they keep going top blue. So not like that. I will play that again because I know this is a harder one to set up. But what you want to do right here is jump up on these two wooden boxes. Jump up on the left one right here, and kind of stand in the middle. Line your crosshairs up with those these two ledges right here that are in the roof. Arc up a little bit and then jump. And just land right in the grate.
Regroup and stay focused. The next round is ours.
This next one is going to be for when you know the enemy team is back wheel. It's a good check spot, especially if you're playing on defense and they end up planting the bomb at B and you need to retake as a team if the other team has complete control of B site. This is a really good initial nade to send to help get that first blood that can swing the round in your direction. So what you want to do is hop up on the train. You can see it right here in the spawn. Hop up on this train in the spawn and kind of line your crosshairs up with B just a little bit to the left, because you're going to be in and up on the left side of wheel. So kind of go forward a little bit. You can jump if you need to, and it should land just like that.
Put it behind you. We've got work
Show
to
the
do.
kill cam here in a second. A little bit of a hop and forward movement, and it'll land the back wheel. Hopefully get that guy weak enough to get something going for your team. Next one, oh, this is a cool one. It's that fire corridor. Well, let me back up and show it. Right here. At either of these doors, there's usually going to be somebody here kind of playing annoying, especially on the offensive side, just to kind of get control of mid, or at least get one set of eyes on mid while they're working on a B plant. So if you know that somebody's sitting there and you're on the defensive side, you can look for this small little sliver right there. You can see my crosshairs on it right now. And if you kind of go forward and jump with it, it'll land in that corridor outside of the fire door, and you'll be able to get them weak or get the kill. Now I'm going to show this from a different perspective. Tristan and I flip-flopped it so that he can learn the nade spots too. But next it's going to be shown me standing in fire corridor and then his way of hitting it too. So let's say I'm on the other team. I'm just sitting here kind of looking down the ramp in the water, and a nade gets sent out like that. And goes deep enough to kill me even when I'm kind of hidden behind that, whatever the heck that is. So Tristan's was a little bit different. He still was in that sliver, but it's a good way to angle your shot right into Fire Alley. What we're getting into right now is smoke spots. This is a little bit extra, but I figured it'd be helpful. This is a good one for mid if you're looking to get kind of aggro, maybe rush into their green window, check around, or go to their hop up and glitch and see what's going on. Just an easy way to get defensive control of mid. I'm gonna play that one more time. So you're gonna throw it kind of almost like you were gonna throw the back green corner nade, but aim it a little bit to your right and don't jump with it because you want it to land low. Send it early too. Oh, never mind, I did jump with it. But send it early and just land that mid. And if your teammates are rushing up too, that's a quick rush right there. Next smoke spot, and this is kind of a weird one, this a little bit of a stretch, but it's going to be if you're at A and you need to rotate to B, kind of like that wheel nade if you need initial control. Get close to that blue crate, send it right over. And one thing I don't do right here is I need to check my close right corner. There's a lot of the time there's going to be someone close right corner. So check that, and then this smoke helps kind of get rid of people watching it from far away, and that'll allow you to push up on site. Make sure somebody checks the fire alley or has a nade for it before pushing up on the site. Check the bomb, and then you can check back wheel, do whatever you need to do. This is just a decent smoke for keeping you safe as you push up onto B bomb. This next smoke is going to be for a quick rush onto half wall. It's going to be similar to the half wall nade, but this time, I mean, look how good that is. If you want to send a teammate water, run up like this. Get quick in a fire. Get quick to hop up heady. Just a different way to get a good rush going on in mid. I'm going to show that one more time because it's different than the earlier nade we sent to hop up head glitch. Same thing in that you want to hop up on this ledge, but you don't want to jump or sprint with any of it because you want it to land low. You want it to land just like that. Get an easy run up from water. Next smoke spot is similar to that back corner one. You're going to throw it low though, and it's going to land just like that. And you'll be able to kind of block people both watching it from the down low blue corner and from up top in the blue crate. Now, the thing with that is you're going to be pretty open in mid, and so this next one, I know it's a super simple one, but I figured I'd show it anyways just because of how important it is. Just to send a nade right into that mid alley if you're trying to work up onto B bomb. Let's say you're on the offensive side and you're trying to plant it, or if you're working a large flank on defense, you got to send a smoke there so that you can get up to site. You have eyes in the bathroom, fire, water ramp on green. Yeah. Anyways, I hope this has been helpful for you guys. Let me know if it is. I can definitely do this on more maps. And if there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to learn, and I'd be happy to show those things as well. And yeah, I will catch you guys later.